Before we get started, a friendly reminder that my videos are not for children. I curse a lot and I make a lot of sexual jokes, and this video is no exception. What's up, fuckers? My name is Alexander Hamilton. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to It Moves. Whoa, different camera angle. Yeah, my phone was running low on battery and I was trying to figure out how can I record and have it plugged into charge at the same time. I thought maybe try putting it and the weird little makeshift stand that you made on top of your computer instead of a pile of books. Yeah, we'll see how this works. This is like a test video. Oh yeah, wait, Sebastian can actually be in the frame now. Yeah, there's a place for Sebastian. You can go there to face the camera, or you know what, it's cuter from the side. Hey, yeah, getting back into It Moves. Yeah, I'm recording this on the same day. I took a break to eat dinner, and I also took off my makeup because I was wearing it for only like an hour and a half, and the foundation was already almost completely gone for the tip of my nose because my T-zone is oily enough to make French fries with. Just stick me on the summer sun for 10 minutes and just throw a potato at my face, and bam, magically you have fries. Continue. Chapter 4. And we're in a church. My worst nightmare. That thing's glitching out again. Okay, get my mouse off of this, out of the frame this time. What's happening? An earthquake? Everything okay? The hell is that? A hook hangs from the wall. A piece of meat hangs to dry from it. Why? Why does it have to be in a freaking church? Painted glass depicts some religious man, I guess. Oh, that's Jesus. Maybe. His hair's a little too short. I don't know who the fuck that is. Can I leave? Is that? Painted glass depicts a scene from the Bible. Which one? This frame is really small. There, can't see a lot of detail. What is that supposed to be? It's getting kind of worn down into crap. This is why I don't go to church. What the fuck is this? Another one? Is that like a baby Cthulhu? Those skulls are the size of like my character's whole body. What the shit is that? What the fuck am I even looking at? You know what? I don't want to know. Oh, I want to go through that door. Looks like a map. Picture depicts a couple of men standing in front of a car. Oh, I don't wanna. What the fuck is that? I don't wanna. Are those hanged dogs? What in the fuck? Game just saved. Let me Let me out! Oh shit, are you gonna fucking sacrifice me to something? Let me out! What the shit? The wall's closing in on me! What's happening? What just happened? Did I just get eaten? What in the hell am I looking at? Those are... Is that a mummified woman with a giant baby's head? That thing? Huh. Stop it. I don't like this. This is why I don't go to church. Didn't do a thing this time. Not doing the thing anymore. Am I doing something right? Am I doing something wrong? What happens if I go this way? I can't. Oh, I don't like the sounds of babies in distress. My paternal instinct is telling me, like my parental instincts are telling me, save the baby! But my fight or flight instinct is telling me, you know how horror tropes work, fucking run. Don't hurt the baby! Oh, you freaking sacrificing babies to Satan. Ah! What the fuck? I'm out of here. Out of here. Ah! Oh my god. I'm being cornered by the demon babies! What do I do? 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 What are they gonna do to me when they catch me? How? My greatest fears were realized in winter. The days grew short, and the longer nights merely provided this wretch with more opportunities. It was a difficult time for my family. My grandmother, a wonderfully kind and gentle woman, had deteriorated greatly since the death of my grandfather. My mother was trying her best to keep her in the community as long as possible. However, dementia is a cruel and degenerative illness, robbing a person of their memories one day at a time. Soon she recognized none of us, and it became clear she would need to be moved from her house to a nursing home. Before she could be moved, my grandmother had a particularly difficult few nights. Yeah, Mom? What's up? Okay. Before she could be moved, my grandmother had a particularly difficult few nights, and my mother decided she would stay with her. As much as I loved my grandmother and felt nothing but anguish at her illness, to this day I feel guilty that my first thoughts were not of her, but of what my nightly visitor may do. But of what my nightly visitor may do. I became aware of my mother's absence. Her presence being the one thing which I thought for sure was protecting me from the full horror of this thing's reach. Hello. I don't know, I haven't seen it. I rushed home from school that day and immediately wrenched the bed sheets and mattress from the lower bunk. removing all of the slats and placing an old desk, a chest of drawers, and some chairs which we kept in a cupboard where the bottom bunk used to be. I told my father I was making an office, which he found adorable. But I would be damned if I'd give that thing a place to sleep for one more night. As darkness approached, I lay there knowing my mother was not in the house. I did not know what to do. My only impulse was to sneak into her jewelry box and take a small family crucifix which I had seen there before. My family were not very religious. At that age I still believed in God and hoped somehow this would protect me. Cue the Rick and Morty clip. Although fearful and anxious while gripping the crucifix under my pillow tightly in one hand, sleep eventually came and I drifted off to the dream, hoping that I would awaken in the morning without incidents. Unfortunately, that night was the most terrifying of all. Yeah, it's because God's not real and he doesn't do shit to protect nobody. And even if he was, he's hella selective with the people that he chooses to... Okay. I can go on my atheist rant another day. What the fuck? What the shit balls? Says woof. That's a cat, and that's a two-headed Frankenstein's monster? The shit is this? Poster for a play? Stacks of notebooks. I'm gonna interact with everything in this damn room before that frickin' piano, because I know bad shit's gonna happen when I press that piano. Can I not interact with any of these? Okay. Do the freaking piano, bad shit's gonna happen. Nothing happened. Can I interact with any of these? No, I just gotta leave the room, I guess. That feeling that something's invading your privacy, even without ill will, is still disturbing. What was that? I hear footsteps. What the fuck is that? Nope, the fuck right out of there. The shit is that? Is that a face or is that just part of the bookshelf texture? You are good. You are good. That's a very detailed face for being drawn on a chalkboard. One hella talented artist. Even if you don't know why they are here, you hold the greatest amount of fear for them. Is that a Triceratops skeleton? A bunch of pie symbols? The Triceratops. Oh, you should probably interact with the face. There. What is that? A bathtub in the middle of the classroom? What is this? An old picture of what seems to be a religious man and woman. That's a huge bad omen after the last chapter. Well, I'm getting the hell out of here. The sounds of screams are awful. They are even worse when they are your own. I ain't going down the fucking basement. The fuck? Is that a fridge? Locked. What's this? Newspaper articles too age to read. Aw, butterflies. That's nice. I regret everything. Piece of paper. It reads, knock knock. Who the hell was knocking? I ain't going near that door, screw you. Are you gonna make it press enter? You bitch. Your Steam store said there wouldn't be jump scares. You said this game is built on serene atmosphere instead of jump scares. Fuck you. I ain't going in there. I ain't going in there. Guess you're not immune to jump scares. Writing desk with some school material on it. Various books look hard to read. Gonna be inspect the fucking closets, aren't you? Nothing inside. Well, the desk is blocking off that one. Nothing in here? Okay. Oh, I gotta go into the fucking basement. You know what? I'm leaving this earbud out. Screw you. Fuck off, Cthulhu face. Are those fucking inky tentacles coming from the ceiling? Oh, they're roots. Not right fucking now. Huh? Oh, I found the menu button. It's 0. Nope. 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 Nobody. Nope. Nope. No. Fine. What happens if that thing touches me? What in the fucking shit balls? You know what? I'm out of here. Door's broken. Okay. And the floor is falling off. Is that a broken window or a face? I legitimately can't tell if that's a broken window or a face. Oh, you. Okay, screw you. Screw you and everything you stand for. Is that a fucking ladder into a hole in the ground? Screw you! Busted whole machine of some sort. Oh, you're making me press enter to interact with it. Screw you! Fuck you, 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 fuck you. Fuck you and everything you stand for. It's a fucking me. Nope. Okay. There's nowhere else to go. Okay. Memorize the route you took. Oh, God. Memorize the way back. Just a video game.
At least I have Sebastian. Got my little sad dragon buddy, and you're so cuddleable. Cuddleable?
I'm tired. It's 8 p.m. So my mom's just hanging out in the room now. I'm in a labyrinth in a dark, spooky basement where I saw a weird Cthulhu head creature. Okay, going this way. It's a long, narrow hallway. I don't wanna... I keep hearing monster sounds. Keep hearing, like, yelling and growling and groaning. My fight or flight instinct is screaming at me, turn back and run. But, like, where else am I gonna go? Hearing screaming. How long is this? Am I actually going anywhere or is it just looping? Definitely not looping. What the fuck is that? The hell are all these things? What happens if I interact with them? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you lay down on the table for the frickin' monsters to eat you? Why? Why would you do this? Why would you voluntarily do this? The fuck are they going to do? Tell me that's the end of this nightmare.
Oh, come on, he's just a little boy.
Huh? Is this a memory or are we actually back in the real world? You're awfully quiet nowadays. Is there something wrong, son?
Nothing.
Are you sure? Is there something wrong with your new room? Are you lonely without your brother?
No.
Alright then. awoke gradually. The room was once again dark. My eyes adjusted so I could gradually make out the window and the door and the wall, some toys on my shelf, and... even to this day I shudder to think of it, for there was no noise. No rustling of sheets, no movement at all. The room felt lifeless. Lifeless yet... not empty. The nightly visitor, that unwelcome, wheezing, hate-filled thing which had terrorized me night after night, was not in the bottom bunk, but in my bed. I opened my mouth to scream, but nothing came out. Utter terror had shaken the very sound from my voice. I lay motionless. If I could not scream, I did not want to let it know I was awake. I had not yet seen it, I could only feel it. It was obscured under my blanket. I could see its outline, and I could feel its presence, but I dared not look. The weight of it pressed down on top of me, a sensation I will never forget. When I say that hours passed, I do not exaggerate. Laying there motionless in the darkness, I was every bit a scared and frightened young boy. If it had been during the summer months, it would have been light by then. But the grasp of winter is long and unrelenting, and I knew it would be hours before sunrise. This is a really inappropriately timed joke, but I just have to. Winter is coming. The nights are long and full of terrors. Sorry, I've never even watched Game of Thrones. Okay. Back to the game. A sunrise which I yearned for. I was a timid child by nature, but I reached a breaking point. A moment where I could wait no more, where I could survive under this intimately deviant abomination no longer. Fear can sometimes wear you out, make you threadbare, a shell of nerves leaving only the slightest trace of you behind. I had to get out of that bed. Then I remembered. The crucifix! My hand still lay underneath the pillow. But it was empty. I slowly moved my wrist around to find it, minimizing as best I could the sound of vibrations caused. But it could not be found. I had either knocked it off of the I had either knocked it off of the top bunk, or it had. I could not even bear to think of it. Been taken from my hand. Without the crucifix, I had lost any sense of hope. Even at such a young age, you can be acutely aware of what death is, and I was intensely frightened of it. I knew that I was going to die in that bed if I lay there, dormant, passive, doing nothing. I had to leave that room behind, but how? Should I leap from the bed and hope that I make it to the door? What if it is faster than me? Or should I slowly slip out of that top bunk, hoping not to disturb my uncanny bedfellow? Realizing that it had not stirred when I moved, trying to find the crucifix, I began to have the strangest of thoughts. Chapter 6, The Abyss. Oof. Am I underwater? This is weird. Can I swim up? This is very, very weird. Is this game glitching or something? Oh, why am I going down? You know what? I'm going back. I don't wanna. the hell am I underwater? What the hell do I have with me? Am I carrying something? That's the only way to go. Frick. Alright.
This is so spooky.
How the hell is this kid underwater? I mean, I know he's dreaming, but... Oh, spooky. Spooky, I don't wanna... What the shit is that? Is that a submarine? Is that like some kind of machine? I'm swimming into it. This thing is very phallic. Drain the water and remove diving gear? Yes. Oh, he had diving gear on. When did my camera cut out? Shit. I need to keep a closer eye on this thing. Damn it. Damn, I need to keep a closer eye on this thing. So, how do I get out of here now? Where do I... Where do I go? How do I get out? Oh, I can just walk. Who the hell's that? Hey, wait, there's a human! That's not a monster, that's another person! Hey, come back! Come back! That's it, frickin' giant anglerfish. Wait, where did you go? What are you doing? The hell? Wait, I'm pressing buttons! Can't move! What's happening? Why are you doing this? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want to go into the jaws of that thing. No, 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 no. What if it was asleep? It hadn't so much had breathed since I'd woken up. Perhaps it was resting, believing that it had finally got me, that I was finally in its grasp. Perhaps it was toying with me. After all, it had been doing that for countless nights, and now with me under it, pinned against my mattress with no mother to protect me. Maybe it was holding off, savoring its victory until the last possible moment, like a wild animal savoring its prey. I tried to breathe as slowly as possible, mustering every ounce of courage I could. I reached over slowly with my right hand and began to peel the blanket off of me. What I found under those covers almost stopped my heart. I did not see it, but as my hand moved the blanket, it brushed against something smooth and cold. It felt unmistakably like a gaunt hand. I held my breath in terror as I was sure it must now have known that I was awake. Nothing. It did not stir. It felt dead. After a few moments, I placed my hand carefully farther down the blanket and felt a thin, poorly formed forearm. My confidence and almost twisted sense of curiosity grew as I moved further down to a disproportionately larger bicep muscle. The arm was outstretched, laying across my chest, with the hand resting on my left shoulder as if it had grabbed me in my sleep. I realized I would have to move this appendage if I appendage if I even so much as hoped to escape its grasp. For some reason, the feeling of torn, ragged clothing on the shoulder of this nighttime invader stopped me in my tracks. Fear once again swelled in my stomach and chest as I recoiled my hand in disgust at the touch of a straggled, oily hair. Though I could not bring myself to touch its face, though I wondered to this very day what it have felt like. Dear God, it moved. Chapter 7, Ostia? How long have I been recording? Oh, well, I'll just keep going. In half an hour? The hell? Where am I? Oh, there's my character. He's small. What the fuck is that? Is that a hanged mannequin? Nope. Nope, and right the hell out of there. What is with the flesh mound? God, it looks like the thing from the end of Inside. You're not expecting me to go in that thing, are you? Oh, screw you. Screw you and everything you stand for. Nope, no. Are those eyeballs? Are those freaking septic eyes? What the fuck is that thing? That giant spider? Are those the freaking ice spiders from the one SCP entry? There's nowhere else to fucking go. What the fuck are you? The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. Okay, whatever you say, eyeball spike man. Oh, there's another one of you. What am I supposed to do in here? I don't know what to do. Oh. The shit are you? What? I have no words. Branching paths. Okay. Ah! You again. You were in the labyrinth. Huh? Huh? They're surrounding me. The hell? Nope. Nah. What the hell do I do? This is weird. This is weird. This is incredibly weird.
There's something I'm supposed to do?
Okay, back here. It moved. It was subtle, but its grip on my shoulder and across my body had strengthened. No tears came, but God, I wanted to cry. Its hand and arm slowly coiled around me. My left legs brushed against the cool wall which my bed lay against. Of all that happened to me in that room, this was the strangest. Ah, nightmare fuel. Absolute nightmare fuel. I realized that this clutching, rancid thing that which drew great delight from violating a young boy's bed was not entirely on top of me. It was sticking out from the wall like a spider striking from its lair. Suddenly its grip moved from a slow tightening to a sudden squeeze. It pulled and crawled at my clothes as if frightened that the opportunity would soon pass. I fought against it, but its emaciated arm was too strong for me. Its head rose up, writhing and contorting under the blanket. I soon realized where it was taking me, into the wall. I fought for dear life. I cried, and suddenly my voice returned to me. Yelling, screaming, but no one came. Then I realized why I was so eager to suddenly strike, why this thing had to have me now. Through my window, that window which seemed to represent so much malice from outside, streaked hope, the first rays of sunshine. I struggled further, knowing that if I could just hold on, it would soon be gone. As I fought for my life, the unearthly parasite shifted, slowly pulling itself up from my chest, its head now poking out from under the blanket, wheezing, coughing, rasping. I did not remember its features. I simply remember its breath against my face, foul and cold as ice. As the sun broke over the horizon, that dark place, that suffocating room of contempt, was washed, bathed in sunlight. I passed out as its scrawny fingers encircled my neck, squeezing the very life from me. I awoke to my father offering to make me some breakfast. A wonderful sight indeed. I had survived the most horrible experience of my life until then, and now. I moved the bed away from the wall, leaving up the furniture I believe would stop that thing from taking a bed. Little did I know it would try to take mine and me. Weeks passed without incident, yet on one cold, frostbitten night I awoke to the sound of furniture where the bunk beds used to be, vibrating violently. I lay there, sure I could hear a distant wheezing coming from deep within the wall, finally fading into the distance. The following year I was given a larger room on the other side of the house, and my parents took that room as their bedroom. They said they didn't need a large room, just one big enough for a bed and a few things. They lasted 10 days. We moved on the 11th. Is that the end? Wow, that was a really, really well-made game. Like, for the, simple pixelated art style, the visuals had some, really good, nightmare fuel, surreal-ass shit. And, the music and the sound effects were awesome. The atmosphere was great. It had me, hella tense the whole time. And like a horror game, they only had one jump scare. One. And I spent most of the scares like being like, there's gonna be a jump scare, there's gonna be a jump scare, when's the freaking jump scare gonna happen? And it doesn't. There was only one like cheap jump scare throughout the whole game. Only one. This entire game. But the end. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that a lot. I spent most of it going like, I hate this, this is too scary. But this was good. This was a really well-made horror game. I highly recommend stuff. And it was free. This was a free game. It's a really well-made game. I would have gladly paid for this. I would have paid like $5 for this. This was like really... I'm gonna cut that part out of the video. Okay, and this game was free. This was a free game. This was insanely well made for a free game. This was great. This was awesome. Well, what happens if I press enter? Is there going to be a thing after the credits? Nope, just kicks me back to the menu. Okay, here's a desk buddy up on my shoulder for the outro. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a fantastic day. Be gay, do crime. I love you. Bye!